Hey y'all, welcome to the Style Chronicles. I'm rocking the orange lip today, and I did a little bit of a coral cheek and just a brown eye. I thought I would do one of those tag videos because I haven't done them in a while. And the first one it's called About Me and then 13 personal questions. I'm going to look down because I have them written. So the About Me questions. Do you have a middle name? I do. My middle name is Nicole. It's actually my daughter's middle name too. I gave that name to her as a middle name also. I really liked it. If my mother had named me, my first name would have been Nicole, but my dad named me. So my first name was a different name, and my middle name was my mom's name. So, and then my daughter's name, her first name starts with an E also. Her name is Eva or Eva. She likes Eva. And her middle name is Nicole. And it's spelled N-A-C-O-L-E, not Nicole like N-I-C-O-L-E. We spell it with an A. What was your favorite subject in school? My favorite subject in school was always history. History by far, and English, because I'm a really good speller. So I could always, write really well. I could write, like, papers really, really well. And I guess because I read a lot, I always had, like, a larger vocabulary than my, like, other, peers. So people would get mad at me. They're like, speak English. But I don't know. I always felt smart talking with bigger words. My husband hates it now. Anyhow, so yeah, English and history. But history by far. I love Texas history especially. Texas history is just one of my absolute favorites. Political history too. Political history is another one of my absolute favorites too. What's your favorite drink? Well, my absolute favorite drink is Red Bull, water, or tea, iced tea. Can't drink Red Bull right now. I'm drinking boatloads of water as it is, and iced tea I have every now and then. Now, because I'm pregnant, I would probably love to tell you it's like a margarita or something because that's what I'm craving, but I haven't had any in a while. So definitely Red Bull or iced tea. Those are my absolute favorite. And then water. Water is something that's always around me, always drinking it. So favorite song right now. Right now, it would have to be Alan Jackson's song with the Zac Brown Band. Yeah, Alan Jackson's song with the Zac Brown Band. It's I can't think of the name of it, but it talks about falling in love as she's walking away. Don't let your heart won't let your mouth. No, your heart won't tell your head to tell your mouth what it should say. I love that song. I love country music, so that's probably my absolute favorite song. What will you name your kids? Well, I already named one. Her name is Eva Nicole. My son is going to be John Abel. And if I have any more children, if it's a boy, I really like the name Liam. And if it's a girl, I really like the name Elle. So those are my names. Do you participate in any sports? No, I don't. Like participating in actual sports with other people? No, I don't. I do run, but I don't know if you would consider that participating in a sport, since it's something I do for myself on my own. So I do love to run. Haven't done it in a while. Looking super forward to doing it in, I guess, June, the end of June, after the baby comes and I wait my 6 weeks and everything. I love it. It makes me feel good and strong, and it keeps me in shape. So I love to run. Favorite book. My favorite book. It's by Robert Caro, and it's called Masters of the Senate. It's a book about Lyndon B. Johnson and his, Means of Ascent, not Masters of the Senate, Means of Ascent. There is another one called Masters of the Senate. That is once he becomes a senator, though. There's 3 books in the series, and they are basically his rise to being VP and President of the United States. So they're really cool. They have a lot of Texas history in them and Texas, culture, since he was from Texas. So Favorite color. My favorite color is pink. The brighter pink, the better. As long as it's pink. I love pink. Favorite perfume. My holy grail perfume is Chanel's number 5. That is, I love that perfume. It is my absolute favorite. If I had to go for like an everyday scent, it would be Fresh's Lemon Sugar. I love that. It smells so clean. Favorite holiday, Christmas. I love Christmas. Loved it as a kid. Love it now because I get to decorate and kind of create a holiday atmosphere for my daughter. So I love that. Have you graduated high school? Absolutely, and thank the Lord that I did. Not that I did bad in high school. It's just I'm glad high school's over because high school is high school, and I'm glad it's over. Been out of the country. Yes, I have been out of the country several times. I love traveling outside of the country. We would travel more outside of the country if the atmosphere was a little better outside of the country. So, and then the euro kind of puts a damper on everything too, because everything's like double for us since we use a dollar. So, do you speak any other languages? I can understand some Spanish, not a lot. And it's like you have to speak to me in the slowest manner you possibly can, which for Spanish speakers is very difficult because they tend to speak the language like super rapidly. So yeah, I can understand a little bit if you speak it slow. I cannot speak it. I can like put sentences together, but I can't really like to get a point across. I sound like an idiot. So not really. Do you have any siblings? I do. I have a younger sister, and she's pregnant right now actually. She's due in October. And I have a younger brother who is still in college. And he is like one of those super cool people who, doesn't really associate with us all the time. He's like, too cool. What's your favorite store? If I had to choose one store like where I could only go there for the rest of my life, it would be Target. Now, if it's makeup, it would be Sephora. But you know what? I don't even know if it would be Sephora. I think it would be MAC because of their lipsticks. Because of their like... No. It would definitely be Sephora because you can get some highly pigmented lipsticks like from Makeup Forever and other lines at Sephora. So if it was makeup, definitely Sephora. But if it was just one store for the rest of my life, it would be Target because they have everything. I can go shopping for my kids. I can go shopping for myself. The only one I can't shop for is my husband because he's super picky. He won't wear it unless it's a certain style or, whatever. Anyhow, so I can do everything else though. I can pick up little things if I want to decorate, little things, not big things. I mean, I wouldn't buy like my couch or my end tables there, but like the decorative things I can get there. I can get makeup there. You can get, all your hygiene products, your shampoo and conditioner. I mean, you can get everything at Target. And if you're really lucky and you live near one of the super cool Targets and not the sucky Targets like the one that I live near, it will have a grocery section. I live near a half-ass Target that does not have a grocery section and is like half the size of all the other Targets in my city. I don't know why. It's just my luck that I ended up near that Target. I actually drive the extra 5 minutes to get to the bigger one because I like it more. Anyhow, favorite restaurant. My favorite restaurant would have to be here. It's called Churrasco's. It is Latin American food. They do a lot of plantains, black beans, white rice. That's the style of food I like. Not a Mexican food person. Don't really care for it. Never have. I don't really like it. So definitely Churrasco's. Favorite YouTubers. Ooh, I have a lot and I should have written them down. I love Juicy Tuesday. I love... now that I'm like standing here, I'm just so blank. I love watching Michelle and Barahona 3. I think that's her name. So Michelle. I love Lori at PB Mommy PL. I love Casey at Still Glamorous. Still Glam Mom. I think she's got 2 channels. Who else? I'm trying to think. Oh, HRH Collection. I love her. She's adorable. I love her whole blonde, red lipstick, um, kind of Chanel-esque look. I love that. I see everybody in my head, and I just cannot get their YouTube names off my tongue. That's bad. I don't have them written down. That really sucks. Okay, I'll put some down there. Sorry. Favorite movie. Favorite movie of all time is The Godfather. I love all three of them. I've got all three of them in a set, and we watch them over and over again when they're not playing over and over again on TBS or one of those channels. Favorite TV show right now, it's Modern Family. I love Modern Family and Vampire Diaries, but they're like on hiatus right now. They start, I think, this week or next week. Anyhow, PC or Mac? I'm a PC fan. That's what I use. That's what I have. My husband really wants a Mac. He's wanted one for several years. We just haven't converted over to one, but I'm by far just a PC fan. I know they say Macs are easier and a little, better quality or whatever, but we just haven't converted, so I'm a PC fan. What phone do you have? I have like the oldest phone ever. Like seriously, the oldest phone ever. I used to have this really cute pink flip phone that I loved, that I like, yeah, it was like my super cool phone, and it was super cool when it came out and when I had it. And then I had my daughter, and my phone would get dropped every 5 seconds, so it finally broke. So I have this one now, this red one. This one was actually my stepfather's. There it is. Because he upgraded to a BlackBerry and didn't need this one anymore. And he's like, here, your phone's falling apart. Take this. Well, I've had this for going on about 4.5, maybe 5 years. I drop this sucker at least 4 or 5 times a day. My daughter drops it 4 or 5 times a day. It falls apart into 3 pieces. Like literally, it will fall apart like this and the battery will pop out, and I just put it back together and it's fine. For as many times as I have dropped it, it's not broken or anything. Still looks semi-decent. It's scratched up, a little bit on the back and here, but it's by far the best phone I've ever owned because of how many times I drop it a day. So I'm not in a hurry to get a new phone, especially with a new baby coming, because they like to play with phones, and I'm just not in a hurry. My husband is a super cool person that has the iPhone, and he absolutely loves it. And I play with his every chance I get. So, yeah. I have a crappy phone. How tall are you? I am 5'2", 5'2.5", I wish. I'm very short. That's why I love my high heels. So, yeah. And high heels for me have to be 3 inches or higher. Any shorter than that, and I can't stand them. So, yeah, 5'2". 13 personal questions. What do you order at Starbucks? When I'm not pregnant, I order a tea, something that's not too sugary, not too caloric. When I am pregnant, like now, I love the white chocolate mochas with raspberry in them. I love them. They're so delicious, but they're the worst things for you. One thing in your closet that you can't live without. My cowboy boots, just because they're like, trademark Texas, yeah. If I didn't have those, I don't know. I love my cowboy boots. I've got 3 pairs, and I love them. What's one thing most people probably don't know about you? I don't know. One thing people don't know about me. I don't know. I'm really kind of anal about cleaning, I guess. I don't think most people know that. They just come over and my house is clean. Yeah, I sweep my floors 2 or 3 times a day, at least, because I can't stand messes, and they have to be clean. We have hardwood, we're not supposed to mop it with water, or anything, and we use this system called Bona where we spray the floor cleaner on, and then with a pad, it's like a washable pad, you go over it and, clean it, and it cleans, it shines, it's really nice. It does not get your floors wet so they don't start to buckle or anything. Our whole house is hardwood, so it's everywhere. That's fine. That works fine for me. I can handle that every now and then, or, I can handle it most of the time. But I am one of those people that needs to disinfect, so I have this, need to disinfect with like Pine Sol or Lysol floor cleaner or something. So I have to sneak behind my husband's back and mop my floors with Pine Sol or Lysol floor cleaner at least once a month. And if I could do it once a week, I really would. But I have a fear that I'm going to ruin my hardwood floors. So at least once a month I have to do that, because to me it's just dirt and dirty, and that's where we walk, and it just grosses me out. So I have to know that it's clean, especially with kids, because yeah, I don't. Other than that, it's like clutter stuff that annoys me, or patterns that are floral, or yeah. I'm weird about that stuff. So I guess that's what people don't know about me. Name one thing you want to do before you die. I just want to watch my babies grow up and get married and have kids, and have lives. That's one of the only things I guess I can think of. What's one food you cannot live without? Whew. Pasta. Definitely pasta. I've got some Italian blood in me, so definitely pasta. What quote or phrase do you live by? There is one. Oh man, it got thrown away. Now that I have it, I would stare at it every day. It was sitting on top of my sink where my window is, on my windowsill. And it was a proverb, a Chinese proverb, that talked about how you should not overreact. You should remove yourself from situations and just kind of allow them, to happen. So you're not an angry person all the time. I'll have to find it and put it down below. Sorry. What do you like or dislike about the YouTube community? Okay, I love the YouTube community for the people that I have met and the advice that I get, and just, the positive atmosphere that it can be. What I don't like about it is it's not so much negativity as it is just weird things. Like, I sneezed in a video. Well, I sneeze in like all my videos, but I sneezed in one video particularly, and I guess people got tired of me sneezing, so everybody commented, and most of the people were just like, don't hold your sneezes in, that's not good for you. And I understand that, and I do appreciate being reminded. And so I'm not talking about the people that were nice about it or said God bless you or anything like that. What I am talking about is the private messages that I got from fetish people with sneeze fetishes or something. I don't know. It was weird. Asking me all these weird questions about sneezing and whether it smelled or whether my sneezes were wet. I mean, some of the comments that I got in my messages were, do your sneezes smell? That's gross. And no, they don't, but that's gross. So weird stuff like that kind of freaks me out, and I'm like, yeah, that's weird. So just, it's not even the negativity, because the negativity I can handle. Like, I've had people, oh, you have your kids in your video and blah, 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 and you don't need to have that, and, I can handle all that. If you don't want to see kids in a video, that's fine. Don't watch mine, because mine are here. They're not going anywhere. I can handle, bits of negativity. It's the weirdness that icks me out. What's your most listened to song on iTunes? That would have to be the Alan Jackson, Zac Brown Band song that I told you earlier. What kind of style would you describe yourself as having? If I had to describe my style, I really would just kind of go with modern classic styling, I guess you would say. Because I love classic styling, but I love the modern edge that a lot of stuff has to it. And I kind of try to express that in the way I dress, in my makeup, as well as like how I decorate my house. That's why you see lots of white and clean. And I don't like this stuff right here that my husband left out on the counter. That icks me out. So that will be put away as soon as I'm done with this video. Stuff like that. I like bare, clean spaces. I don't like clutter and all that stuff. So modern, classic, I don't know, contemporary, I guess. Favorite number. My favorite number is the number 7. I don't know. It just is, for no particular reason. It just is. 2 hobbies. Running and makeup, I guess. Excuse me. 2 pet peeves. Okay, my biggest pet peeve is when people mispronounce things or misspell them. I know that's like a bad pet peeve to have because everybody mispronounces and everybody misspells, but it annoys me. Um, I don't know. It just does. I won't like tell the person. I mean, I'm not ugly. I'm just it like in my head. I'm like, you didn't say that right, or you didn't spell that right, or yeah, you didn't do that the right way. So stuff like that. Guilty pleasures. I really don't have any guilty pleasures. I basically just do what I feel like doing when I feel like doing it. So nothing feels like a guilty pleasure. Although right now a guilty pleasure would really be um, I'm just gonna sound like an alcoholic, yeah. A big margarita, that would be a very guilty pleasure right now. But I'll wait a couple weeks. So that's the questions and the about me. So 20 minutes, that's long. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.